Jai Shri Radhe Krishna. Dear friends, the Shrimad Bhagavad Gita holds the answers to all your questions, regardless of your problems or desires. It provides solutions to every challenge, whether related to the mind, wealth, body, or relationships. In its divine wisdom, Lord Shri Krishna guides us on a journey that strengthens our ideals and values, serving as a beacon of enlightenment. This sacred knowledge, imparted directly by Lord Krishna, reveals the profound secrets of the soul and addresses life's most significant dilemmas. The Shrimad Bhagavad Gita is the only scripture that teaches the true path of life, instilling lessons of righteousness, duty, and love. Welcome to the Anmol Sati channel, your source for informative, spiritual, and motivational content. Today, we will explore the essence of the Shrimad Bhagavad Gita and its invaluable teachings that can transform your life. Listen carefully until the end, and you will surely find solutions to your problems and fulfillment of your desires. Make it a habit to reflect on these teachings every morning and before sleeping. The first chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna Vishada Yoga, describes Arjuna's sorrow as he hesitates on the battlefield. He tells Shri Krishna, "O Kashava, how can I fight this war? How can I battle against my revered elders, Bhishma and Dronacharya? Instead of killing my teachers, I would rather live by begging. The Kauravas, whom I must fight, are my own family. It is better to renounce the world than to harm them." Shri Krishna then advises Arjuna, "Do not grieve over who is yours and who is a stranger. Stand with righteousness, not injustice. Fighting this battle will lead to liberation. If you succumb to attachment, the world will see you as a coward. This is not a matter of personal choice, but a question of dharma and adharma, of right and wrong. If you tolerate injustice, it will only grow stronger. Therefore, give up attachment and fight for righteousness." Lord Shri Krishna reveals, "This world is my creation, my illusion. I sustain it and I dissolve it. I know all beings of the past, present, and future, but they do not truly know me. Just as light shines in the darkness, truth also shines through. Man must always walk the path of truth. Death is an inevitable reality. It has been part of existence since the beginning of time. Just as a man discards old clothes and wears new ones, the soul leaves behind an old body to take a new form. Accepting this truth, one should live fearlessly in the present." Further, he explains, "A wise person does not grieve for the dead or the living, for those who die are born again, and those who live will eventually pass away. There is no greater wealth than peace of mind. True prosperity lies in mastering one's mind. Time does not follow man's path. Man must follow the course set by time. That is destiny. Life becomes difficult when we try to change circumstances instead of changing ourselves. Karma is the greatest duty. Every human being is born to perform karma, and without action, nothing can be achieved. One should fulfill their duties without worrying about the results." Shri Krishna warns against anger, calling it the gateway to destruction. He advises, "Anger disturbs the mind and often leads a person to self-harm. No matter how great the provocation, strive to remain calm." He also teaches the impermanence of material possessions. What you have today belonged to someone else yesterday, and tomorrow it will belong to another. You came into this world empty-handed and will leave the same way. Why mourn over loss? What did you bring with you that has been taken away? What did you create that has been destroyed? Everything you take is from this world, and everything you give also remains here. Change is the only constant in the universe. Finally, Shri Krishna reminds us, "This body is not yours, nor are you its master. It is composed of the 5 elements, earth, water, fire, air, and space, and will one day return to them. No one receives anything before its destined time, no more than what is written in their fate. Therefore, control your speech, master your emotions, and live in harmony with the divine order of the universe." It is essential to remember that wounds inflicted by words can never be healed. Controlling the mind is of utmost importance, as the human mind is as restless as the wind. It constantly distracts a person, often leading them toward desires that hinder their path to success. If one wishes to achieve greatness in life, mastering the mind is crucial. By gaining control over the mind, the brain's energy becomes focused, enabling success in all endeavors. According to the Bhagavad Gita, a person who controls their mind remains free from unnecessary worries and distractions, allowing them to achieve their goals with ease. However, if the mind is not controlled, it becomes one's greatest enemy. Lord Shri Krishna teaches that in whatever form a person remembers God, God appears to them in that very form. Instead of wasting energy on worry, it is wiser to channel it toward finding solutions. The path of righteousness begins with avoiding negativity, as witnessing and listening to evil thoughts lead to their manifestation. A foolish person who does not use their speech to glorify the Lord, despite having the opportunity, fails to progress towards salvation. Shri Krishna advises Arjuna, "O Arjuna, if you wish to be free from all worldly sorrows, worship me. Those who do not seek refuge in me can neither attain peace in this life nor the next." The most sinful individuals, those engaged in evil deeds, consumed by demonic tendencies and blinded by illusion, cannot worship me, nor can they attain me. Surrendering to God is the greatest support. Those who recognize this truth free themselves from fear, worry, and sorrow. A person who is constantly doubtful can never find peace. Excessive doubt leads to mental unrest, confusion, and broken relationships. The beauty of the body pleases the eye, while the beauty of nature touches the heart. That is why a person's character should always remain pure. True happiness lies in detachment from unnecessary concerns. What others are doing, why they are doing it, or how they are doing it. The less one involves themselves in such matters, the happier they will be. Only two entities truly know whether we are right or wrong, God and our own conscience. Shri Krishna states that those who lack knowledge and faith in God can never attain true happiness and success. Attachment is the root of suffering. The more attached a person becomes, the more they suffer. Regret cannot change the past, and worry cannot alter the future. True happiness lies in embracing the present moment. Shri Krishna advises, "Support those who support you and distance yourself from those who betray you. Never stay where you are not respected, for people will perceive you as weak. Where there is no rain, crops fail, and where there are no values, societies decline. Those who claim they have no time often do have time. They simply do not prioritize you in their list of important relationships. Always speak with kindness, ensuring that even if you must take back your words, they do not leave a bitter aftertaste. Maintaining self-respect is essential. Otherwise, people will try to suppress you even where you have rightful authority. Until you accept defeat within yourself, no force in the world can defeat you. You are not weak, only time is unfavorable, and time changes for everyone. Keep doing your work with determination. A person who has never faced hardship will never realize their true strength. Those who empathize with others and have kindness in their hearts attain liberation from the cycle of rebirth. Do not take pride in giving to others, for you may only be repaying a debt from a previous life. Arrogance destroys lineage, wealth, and reputation. History proves this in the downfall of Ravana, the Kauravas, and Kansa. When trusting others, observe their actions rather than their words. Pause when angry and bow slightly when at fault. This makes life easier. Shri Krishna says, "One who truly understands me is liberated from the cycle of birth and death." Reading and applying the teachings of the Bhagavad Gita nullifies the effects of past misdeeds. Those destined to be in my presence will be drawn toward me, while those who are not meant to stay will leave despite being close. Just as strong winds mislead a boat, unfulfilled desires mislead the intellect. A person who remains calm in joy and sorrow, in honor and insult, is truly dear to me. When an intelligent person distances themselves, it is often a sign that their self-respect has been wounded. Love seeks to apologize, whereas ego desires to receive an apology. Shri Krishna teaches that karma defines a person. Thousands may share your name, but your actions set you apart. Despite doing good deeds, people often remember only mistakes. Do not let the opinions of others affect you. Silence is often wiser than unnecessary words, for the tongue is man's greatest enemy. It deceives and betrays. Cheating others is a karmic debt that will inevitably be repaid. True wisdom lies in recognizing one's own flaws rather than focusing on the faults of others. Never trust a person whose nature changes with time. Comparison is futile. You are the best as you are. Everyone gets time to change their life, but life does not grant time to change itself. Shri Krishna assures, what is meant to happen will happen, and what is not meant to happen will never occur. Those who accept this truth never worry. Actions performed with good intentions never go in vain. Their rewards are certain. The greatest mistake in life is one from which nothing is learned. Your present circumstances are the result of your past actions, and your future will be shaped by what you do today. Shri Krishna says, whoever worships me with devotion, I grant them what they lack and protect what they already have. If you understand when, how, and to whom you should speak, you have made your life meaningful. Kanha beautifully expresses, if you ever get a chance in life, be a charioteer for someone, not for self-interest, but to guide them on the right path. A heart filled with righteousness encourages righteousness, while a heart consumed by unrighteousness promotes unrighteousness. Man is not unhappy because he does not believe in God. He is unhappy because he lacks faith in Him. Everything arrives at its destined time. Desiring something before its time only leads to sorrow. Those who dismiss love as meaningless are fools. Love is the foundation of this world. It is through love that the world exists. Maintaining a balance in relationships strengthens them, while irregular distances weaken them. A person is shaped by their beliefs. They become what they believe in. In this world, no one receives more than what is destined or before the appointed time, nor will anyone ever do so. It is essential to control one's words in life because the wounds caused by speech can never be healed. Lord Krishna says, O Arjuna, learn to fight for righteousness, stand against falsehood, and be ready to sacrifice for your loved ones. Truth is like a drop of oil in water. No matter how much falsehood surrounds it, it always rises to the surface. Never make promises in moments of happiness, never respond in anger, and never make decisions in sadness. A person may possess vast knowledge and understand the universe, but if they do not know themselves, they remain ignorant. If someone rejects you, do not be disheartened. It simply means they do not recognize your worth. The deepest relationships are those that bring us to tears, and the weakest ones are those that leave us crying. The greatest relationship is the one you nurture and sustain. Always remain calm. Just as iron is strongest when cold, a composed person is stronger in life. However, when heated, iron can be molded into any shape. Similarly, an angry person is easily influenced. In times of adversity, these 7 qualities will protect you: your knowledge, your humility, your intelligence, your inner strength, your good deeds, your honesty, your unwavering faith in God. Difficult times often leave a person feeling isolated, but it is during hardships that one recognizes who truly respects them. Give respect only to those who deserve it. Bowing before someone out of admiration is a virtue, but lowering your head out of fear or their status is cowardice. Have faith in God like a child who laughs when tossed into the air. He is not afraid because he trusts that his parent will catch him. Lord Krishna says, do not lose heart when your own people turn away from you, for I will always be with you. Never bow so low before anyone that they mistake it for your defeat. People will respect you only when you learn to remain indifferent to their opinions. Krishna says, the one who understands emotions is yours, while the one devoid of emotions is a stranger. The one who remains close despite the distance is truly yours, while the one who is distant despite being near never was. A wise person does not curse fate, but understands that their actions are greater than destiny, for deeds are within their control. Wisdom lies in observing others, learning from their virtues, and avoiding comparison or jealousy. No one is truly sympathetic. After placing a loved one's body in the crematorium, even close relatives ask, "How much longer will it take?" Sorrow is as essential as joy, for only through hardships does one truly experience the completeness of life. Parents are the only people who genuinely want their children to surpass them in success. Time, friendships, and relationships come free of cost, yet their value is only realized once they are lost. Life comes with its share of pain. Some burdens make it difficult to live, while some duties prevent us from dying. No matter how many good deeds you perform, true recognition often comes only at your funeral. If you forgive someone once, you are wise. If you forgive them twice, you are kind-hearted. But if you forgive them a third time, you are a fool. The most valuable thing in life is self-respect. Once lost, no amount of wealth can restore it. If you ask God for something and do not receive it, do not be angry. God does not give you what you desire. He gives you what is best for you. It is important to have someone in life who understands your heart without the need for words. Perhaps that is what we call God, what we call Kanha. Lord Krishna teaches, "The one who leaves this world while remembering me attains my ultimate abode." If people speak ill of you, do not be troubled. It simply means they have no other way of acknowledging your significance. Krishna says, "I am the fragrance of the earth, the heat of the fire, the life force in all beings, and the self-control of the ascetics." Just as a boat is the only means to cross an ocean, truth is the only path to heaven. Even if we do not speak, He hears us. That is why He is called God. Even if He does not speak, we feel His presence. That is called faith. Treat everyone with such integrity that no one believes false accusations against you. Relationships are formed with those souls connected to us from past lives. Otherwise, in this vast world, who truly knows whom? Kanha says that weapons can only injure the body, but words wound the soul. Half of life's sorrows arise from excessive expectations of others. Let go of these expectations, and you will find happiness. In the battle of life, one must become both Krishna and Arjuna, one's own charioteer. Every day, one must fight the Mahabharata of life by overcoming ego. True success belongs to those who fulfill their duties without attachment to the rewards. Ego is necessary, but only when it concerns one's rights, character, and self-respect. Serve everyone selflessly, but expect nothing in return. True rewards for service are bestowed by God, not humans. A man reveals his secrets through his own actions. To make mistakes is human, to admit them is a virtue, and to correct them is progress. A man may change his home, relationships, and friends, yet still remain unhappy, because he does not change himself. Never doubt God's decisions. If you are facing hardship, it is a result of past actions. Why worry unnecessarily? Who can harm you? The soul is neither born, nor does it die. This body does not belong to you, nor do you belong to it. It is composed of the 5 elements: fire, water, air, earth, and sky. In the end, it will return to them. What you perceive as death is merely a new beginning. Difficulties do not come to trouble a person, but to test their strength and confidence. The one who can control his speech, remain calm, and perform his duties with composure is the one who attains truth and becomes free from suffering. Whatever happened, happened for the best. Whatever is happening is for the best. Whatever will happen will also be for the best. Do not grieve over the past or worry about the future. Focus on the present and live it fully. A wise person refines his character just as a goldsmith purifies silver, gradually and with patience. Lord Krishna says, "In this world, one can rise from poverty to immense wealth in a moment, and in the next, lose everything." Let go of the illusion of mine, yours, big, small, yours, and theirs. Then everything will be yours, and you will belong to all. Do not depend on time. Destiny may leave you empty-handed, but hard work never will. Change your thoughts, and your life will change. There are paths in life you must walk alone, without family, friends, or companions, just you and your courage. The most important and difficult task should always be done first. Everything in life happens for a reason. It either builds you or teaches you. If you are not useful, people will neither look at you nor talk to you. Have expectations only from yourself, never from others. The journey never ends. Only the weak lose hope. If you wish to learn to swim, you must enter the water. No one becomes a diver by sitting on the shore. Shri Krishna says, if by sacrificing a little comfort, one can attain greater happiness, a wise person should do so. Success comes from hard work, not luck. Fortune is tested in gambling, not in life. To be respected, use aap, you, the most, hum, we, occasionally, and main, I, the least. Instead of wasting energy on worrying, focus on finding solutions. Your greatest source of inspiration is your own thoughts. Think big and motivate yourself to achieve greatness. The law of karma is simple. Do good and good will come to you. Do wrong and wrong will follow you. The foolish person, even when given the path to salvation, does not take a single step toward it. One who endures pain may find happiness later, but one who causes pain will never find true peace. Cultivate compassion, not anger. Flowers bloom with the gentle rain, not with thunderous roars. No matter how sweet a dishonest person sounds, they will bring you harm. No matter how bitter the truth may seem, one day it will heal you like medicine. Just as a single lamp can light thousands without diminishing its own brightness, happiness increases when shared. Time does not wait. It will not give you another chance. Change what can be changed, accept what cannot, and walk away from what is beyond acceptance. Your happiness is your responsibility. Lord Krishna says, O Arjuna, if you wish to be free from all worldly sorrows, surrender to me. The one who does not worship me finds neither peace in this life nor the next. The life of a man is determined by his actions. As are his deeds, so is his destiny. He who loves Krishna deeply and spreads the divine message of the Bhagavad Gita will undoubtedly attain him. Among all beings, none is dearer to me than the one who shares my wisdom. In the future, no one on this earth will be more beloved to me than such a devotee. God says, the one who understands the divine secret of the Gita and spreads it among others is truly dear to me. Friends, I hope you have gained valuable wisdom from this video. Don't forget to like and share it and write Jai Shri Radhe Krishna in the comments. For more enlightening content, subscribe to our channel and ring the bell icon. May Lord Shri Krishna always bless you with happiness. Jai Shri Radhe Krishna.